by Russian sources that Carter Page was offered fees on a deal of just that size. Is it a coincidence that Steele's Russian sources also affirmed that Russia had stolen documents hurtful to Secretary Clinton that it would utilize in exchange for pro-Russian policies that would later come to pass? Is it a coincidence that Roger Stone predicted that John Podesta would be a victim of a Russian hack and have his private emails published, and did so even before Mr. Podesta himself was fully aware that his private emails would be exposed? It's possible that all of these events and reports are completely unrelated and nothing more than an entirely unhappy coincidence. Yes, it is possible. But it is also possible, maybe more than possible, that they are not coincidental, not disconnected, and not unrelated, and that the Russians use the same techniques to corrupt U.S. persons that they employed in Europe and elsewhere. We simply don't know, not yet, and we owe it to the country to find out. Beginning just after 9, Holloway Road personnel and 7 Trails will be closed to traffic. Police are asking drivers to use 7 Trails Drive as a detour.
You know, the more you watch Donald Trump, the less he makes sense. And we can't lie, let's be honest, he's got us all confused, right? He fired Flynn, but now he's acting like he doesn't know why it happened. Like, we've been racking our brains over everything. Is it incompetence? Is it some master plan? You know, and then we saw it's been in front of us this whole time.
Donald Trump is 70 years old.
Donald Trump will be the oldest person that will be president of the United States.
The oldest man ever to be inaugurated.
Guys, Trump's an old man. No, like, really old. And maybe that's just it. Maybe that's just it. Think about it. Who watches a ton of TV news and complains about everything they see? Old people.
Okay, that's kind of an insult just because he's old.
It's true though, he complains about everything.
Old people. And look at that ass and tell me that's not an adult diaper underneath those pants. You tell me he's not wearing an adult diaper under those pants. He literally has junk in his trunk, people.
I mean, like, that's kind of insult to other old people just for saying that.
What's one thing you know old people love to do? Talk about how good things used to be when they weren't old.
So when I was young and went to school, I had always heard we never lost this country. We never lost a war. Oh, I remember those stories.
I love the old days, you know? There's a guy totally disruptive, throwing punches. We're not allowed to punch back anymore. I love the old days.
Yeah, Trump. And now that you're president, we miss the old days too. Even babies miss the old days. They're like, oh, Obama, hope and change me. And when you look back, you see that Donald Trump, he's been showing signs of aging for a while. We just weren't paying attention. Like, before all of this president stuff, he would just sit at his desk at Trump Tower and make the most random lunchtime videos.
Major League Baseball let Pete Rose into the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. President Obama was constantly chewing gum.
I will not have anything to do with Geico as long as that commercial. We're going to boycott Geico. They've got this third-rate guy acting like he's Humphrey Bogart.
They're remaking Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford. You can't do that. And now they're making Ghostbusters with only women.
I love just enough women like waffles when they've done it properly. With butter and syrup. There's nothing better than properly done waffles with butter and syrup all over.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Wait, no, like.
It's funny though, you ain't lying on that one.
No, how did this man become president? Waffles? He's old. Nothing says grandpa like speaking at Shakespearean length about breakfast. He knows everything about that meal. Like, where is this waffle level expertise when he's talking about trade policies or healthcare reform or unemployment numbers? You can't put syrup on unemployment numbers. You can try, but you can't. Like, maybe the CIA needs to conduct briefings over breakfast just so that they'll understand, you know? So the ISIS sausage is invading the Syria muffin.
He's telling the truth on that one. That's funny.
Oh my goodness!
I'm so tired, man.
Oh my goodness!
Drain the swamp that is Washington. And when you look at his inauguration crowd compared to President Obama's, you can see Trump kept his promise on day one. Washington is drained. Mission accomplished. If you did miss the inauguration or if you want to suffer one more time, let's do a quick recap. So basically it starts just before noon Eastern time. Here we see President-elect Donald Trump approaching the dais as hellfire spontaneously bursts from below, followed by members of Congress performing the traditional will of their submission to the new overlord. Yes, the peaceful transition of power. I'm just joking, guys. I'm joking. It was much worse than that. First, obviously, Trump got some formalities out.
Justice Roberts, President Carter, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, fellow Americans, and people of the world, thank you.
Why would we try to people of the world? It's not like they voted or participated. Historically, and not just here, most functioning presidents generally try to make their inauguration speech one of the units. Positive vision. And you would hope the 45th president would have brought some of that, but
Nope.
I want to check back in with our Nissan rover remaining on the scene. They're in minutes of the shooting. July, do you have some information for us?
when I look at what you say you're not pushing a racist narrative, you're criticizing. Do you really mean?
Tommy Loren is an idiot.
True diversity is diversity of thought, not diversity of color. I don't see color. I go feel like we're
what do you do at traffic lights?
The crazy part is, even when I disagreed with her, I never thought she was dumb. Her interview on The Daily Show last night shows me that she is in fact.
What are you doing?
I was zooming, baby. You.
What's wrong?
Oh my God! Shit! Stop it! What you doing? What you doing?
During a struggle on the train, the gun went off. A 57-year-old man on the train platform was shot. He may not survive. St. Louis police say extra city officers will be on patrol at Metrolink on busy days, including the Cardinal season opener.
Police and people living in a DePere neighborhood are looking out for crooks who may be breaking into cars. One homeowner captured this video from early yesterday morning of someone going through the neighborhood, checking to see whether car doors are left unlocked. You gotta remember, nothing because car doors on the vehicle are not. Someone stole this car a couple of months ago instead of a camera to keep an eye on the neighborhood. The fire chief and president of the board of the Kinloch Fire Protection District faced criminal charges this morning. Federal prosecutors say Chief Darren Small and his wife, Janae, used $8,000 worth of the fire district's money as if it was their own. Feds say the husband and wife have been doing this for several years. Each could face 35 years in prison if found guilty.
All right, we're going to put the summer temperatures aside for a little while longer. Get back to more spring-like weather here in St. Louis. Not only does that mean some cooler temperatures today,
Damn, you loud! My goodness, mommy, day.
skies are partly cloudy. It's been a really, really nice early morning time frame if you're about. Beautiful view of that waning moon here from our Gold Coast Landing rooftop camera. Now it is last quarter. We do moon coming up next week. Temperature right now today at 50 degrees, today at 83%. Dew point at 45. Winds out of the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour. Barometric pressure 30.06 inches, and it is currently falling. Temperatures across the area ranging now primarily in the mid to upper 40s. And social 50s, Rolla, the coasting Farmington right now, 48 in Scott Air Force Base, 46 in Charles, Missouri, Alton at 45, Litchfield remaining our full spot at 42 degrees. Up to today, cold front to our north, cold front to our south. St. Louis is in between, so that mix of clouds and clear skies is what we'll see for today. This precipitation we see to our north and extends to our north today. It's actually along the southern frontal boundary, but along some showers develop for our southern Boone County through the afternoon, and then again overnight tonight as that front kind of meanders and eventually drifts more southward. Maybe a few rumbles of thunder and with that rain at times. Again, best chances are going to be south of I-44 in Missouri, I-64 in Illinois. Then tomorrow, high pressure drops in for that northerly flow, a mix of clouds and sunshine again tomorrow, and it's chilly. High tomorrow also going to be in the upper 40s. For today, partly cloudy skies, those rain showers down well of Farmington over towards the Carbondale area, I think the best chances. High today near 60 degrees. Then for tonight, again, mostly cloudy and chilly, 36 in the overnight low. Quick check of your extended outlook shows you that we stay cool for tomorrow and Thursday, but warm up back to Friday well. Rain and thunderstorms into this weekend.
Republicans are scrambling for support for their health care proposal.
And the changes they plan to make to get more people on board.
I have no information that supports those tweets.
Plus, FBI Director James Comey takes a stand on Trump's wiretapping claims in a Twitter storm.
Do you see signs your home's value is dropping? If you have a damn basement, wall cracks, or running in concrete, it's time to call Woods.
Get foundation, concrete, crawl space issues fixed right. Call Woods. X. X is that unknown fact. X is the talking. X is where you find the shiniest. X is love. Lust. And power. And impulse. This is the X side of infinity. Lease the all-wheel drive Infiniti QX50 for $339 a month. Visit your local Infiniti retailer. Why put another crossover on a road already filled with them? Why give it headlight protection, a body that feels sculpted? Why give it an exterior or even a dash that's done so by hand? It's simple. You can build a car or you can build a Cadillac. Join us for Spring's Best.
That'll be the last one of repeating. I'll keep on going to the next now one. Yappity zap, zappity zap. Zappity. We're gonna zappity zappity zap. Bam! Stop a cold, get it on. Where?
If you have a damn basement, wall cracks, or running in concrete, it's time to call Woods.
Get foundation, concrete, crawl space issues fixed right. Call Woods.
Join me and TJ on April 15th in Queenie Park as we hunt for a cure for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Activities include face painting, petting zoo and pony rides, all to find a cure for leukemia and lymphoma. To pre-register, go to lls.org/gateway.
Fox Studios investigates. Elliot Davis and you paid for it. Exposing government waste. Fox Studios. Investigative coverage you can count on.
So the next question is the morning at 5:21, and just getting an injury crash for those drivers on the downtown 55, what I heard from Tanner, it was between the Mattis and Minister James Comey confirms the agency is looking into possible links and coordination between Russia and associates of Donald Trump.
Comey spoke at the start of a congressional hearing investigating Russian meddling and possible connections between Moscow and the Trump campaign. The White House is distancing itself from two former senior members of Donald Trump's team, the former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn and Paul Manafort, who ran Trump's campaign leading up to the Republican National Convention.
Oh, that's the rap right there. Bam. Smack.
During the presidential campaign. Meantime, Comey was also questioned about the president's claim that Trump Tower was wiretapped by then President Obama during the 2016 campaign.
I have no information that supports those tweets, and we have looked carefully inside the FBI.
He says no individual can order surveillance of an American. He says courts grant that permission after a rigorous application process. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer called on Trump to apologize to Obama and to the American people, saying the president has damaged his own credibility as a result.
House Republican leaders, meantime, are proposing amendments to the troubled GOP health care overhaul. The changes were released late yesterday, 3 days ahead of the planned House vote on the bill. The amendments would provide more help for older people, curb Medicaid, and accelerate the repeal of some tax increases. The proposed bill has drawn opposition from outside conservative groups and Democrats. 3-year-old twins are dead after wandering into a pond in the Kansas City area. Their father woke up yesterday morning and realized his son and daughter were missing from their Platte County home. The girl was found first. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. Her brother died at the scene. The Platte County Sheriff's Department is investigating, but does not suspect foul play.
For the latest highlights and stories, just click sports at fox2now.com.
Blues wrap up their 5-game road trip tonight against the Colorado Avalanche. The Blues are back in that second wild card spot because Nashville beat Arizona last night with 2 points ahead of the Blues for the third spot in the Central Division. College hoops, our area's last team standing. Illinois hosting Boise State in the second round of the NIT. Second half, Malcolm Hill from Belleville Beach becomes Illinois' third all-time leading scorer. Later, Hill on defense. He hustles down North block shot. Mighty Illini beat Boise State 71-56. They play Central Florida in the third round tomorrow night in Orlando. Illinois is still being led by interim head coach Jamal Walker. New Illinois head coach Brad Underwood is in the house, formally introduced on Monday. In the preseason, Stephen F. Austin won at Oklahoma State. Underwood made the NCAA tournament each and every year. He has an overall record of 109 wins, 27 losses. Over at Mizzou, the Tigers also welcomed their new head basketball coach, Conzo Martin. Several times, he seems to have made it to said, this feels like home. He wants Mizzou to be the final job in his coaching career. He signed a 7-year deal with Mizzou after 9 seasons at Missouri State, Tennessee, and most recently University of California. The host's record was 186 wins, 121 losses, with 20 tournament appearances. Cardinals spring training in West Palm Beach. They beat the Astros 12-6. Mike Leake giving up 4 earned runs in 5 innings. Trevor Rosenthal threw 3 scoreless innings, 5 strikeouts. Greg Garcia, Jose Martinez, both homered. Martinez throwing 4 runs in this inning.
Alright, lights, camera, action. The new street lights that combines cameras and gunshot sensors to make neighborhoods safer. Plus, check this out. It's not a synthetic sci-fi movie. This is the real-life robot that is controlled by human movements.
The Command Performance Sales event is here. Experience exceptional offers on our most refined models ever.
2017 GS350 for $349 a month for 36 months.
It's funny how the biggest ideas often make our impact smaller. How looking closer at soil has helped us grow our thinking, and by creating digital tools that make resources more precise and useless. Like many industries, agriculture uses data to evolve. We might not see our greatest innovations because they help keep what the earth has given us right where it belongs. So we give back by moving forward.
He says, If you haven't started cleaning out your garage, now's the time. Because the Hyundai Spring Cleaning Sales Event is here, and so are the huge savings you've been waiting for. For a limited time, get 0% financing for up to 60 months in a new Sonata, or make no payments for 5 months in select new Hyundai vehicles. But you better hurry, because spring savings won't be here for long. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. Lease the Tucson. Come on, we'll get up to 2,000 total savings. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Don't fret over what you forget. With Schnucks Delivers, fresh groceries can be at your door in as little as 1 hour. You want it, we shop. Sign up today.
Hershey's Miniatures.
For them, we pass on, we pickle. Delicious fun for everyone.
Hershey's Miniatures are mine,
Yours.
our chocolate.
The Command Performance Sales Event is here. Experience exciting offers on the most thrilling models ever.
Lease the 2017 IS Turbo for $299 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at Lexus dealers.
This year, Chevy's received more JD Power Initial Quality Awards than any other car brand. And the year before that. And the year before that. Chevy's received more JD Power Initial Quality Awards than any other car brand 4 years in a row.
Hi.
Move over Iron Man, Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos piloted a giant robot suit over the weekend.
It happened at the company's exclusive Mars conference. Billionaire is among a handful of people to have tested the Method 2 bot since it was unveiled in South Korea last year. Method 2 is the first in the world to allow a human to operate it by moving their own body while inside. The company behind the suit says its chairman actually invested nearly $200 million to make his childhood dream come true. That is pretty cool.
I don't see much movement though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Right. All right, figure out. 5 days at 5:30 start.
St. Louis community, the agreement being announced this afternoon.
Road closures this morning in Baldwin due to the groundbreaking of a new home for an injured police officer. We'll have details coming up.
More eyes on the streets. The police department is looking into new technology to keep you safe.
No record-breaking temperatures today, and Northwind means things are a little bit cooler. That was crazy yesterday. Roadways, though, were amazing. Let's try to have a repeat of that. We're keeping an eye out, though, if anything comes up.
I'm Jamar Black at the Nissan Roadrunner on the scene of a shooting in North County. So let's take where it's coming up.
Good morning to you. Welcome you in on this Tuesday, March 21st.
Yeah, everybody talking about the heat yesterday, and it was like summertime.
It was incredible, yeah. I mean, you think the week before we had snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yesterday, it was
Yeah, we can just tie or just get 60 degrees above here. It's not like